Good morning, mathematicians. I hope you're ready to do some fairly boring fixing of mistakes that I previously made, because that's basically how we have to start off this video. Is I did something dumb a minute ago, or yesterday. Yesterday, I realized the error of my ways. You're ready to do some. Now I have to go back and fix it. Ugh, Lord. Should have been smarter. Should have been smarter. Oh well, maybe in the next lifetime, eh? Cause you bet your butt I am staying trapped in samsara. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I prefer to suffer eternally. Okay, so miss me with that evolving to the next stage bullshit. You've been inspired to learn lean. Well, aspiring math PhD. I'm glad that I could inspire you during your aspirations. Maybe you will do better than me. Let's have a little look-see, though. Let us go meditate upon the where in here I needed to. I think it was after doing these rewrites. Most likely. No, I think after more different rewrites, right? Yes, after these ones, I think. See, it was here. Oh, there's a error message. Why is there an error message there? Yeah, it's probably because of this abs neg business. Hello, Kostaka Kori. Good morning to you. Okay, so it doesn't like me doing a rewrite abs neg. But, por qué? Yes, one must ask themselves this question. Oh, what do I gotta pull out a monosign first? Oh, God. So what do I gotta do? Have. Now I gotta insert these things. Haven't seen. That's not true, Boris. That's not true. As stated, that's not true. You haven't. The way you should say that is you haven't seen me since last year. Then that way it's true. But actually, if you state it literally as you haven't seen me in a year, then actually it's false. You're doing a course on measure theory this semester. Hell yeah. What book you guys using? What book are you using? Okay, let's see. What does H4 say exactly? What does H4 say exactly? Okay, it says that. So what if I have G naught, which is the statement that negative L minus 1 is less than a half. And I did that by rewriting this. I am judging your dad jokes. Am I older than you? I don't know. If I'm older than you, then I'm definitely legally allowed to judge your math jokes. Good morning, Raymond. Good morning. Yeah, okay, so that didn't work. Am I interested in Learning to use Lean 4 for general purpose programming? Or just proofs? Definitely not for general purpose programming. I don't know. I like the idea of all of mathematics being formalized in proof assistance. But, you know, I do find some of this, what I'm doing here, frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to first. Maybe I need to first prove the equality and then apply a rewrite. That might be what I have to do. So I might have to first do this. Hello, Arad. Good morning, Arad. So I might have to first do this. And then this should just be by an absnag, probably. No, unhappy about that. Oh, by apply absnag. Okay, great. And then I could have a G1 now, which gives me bingo, bongo. Okay, that worked. Only because I said bingo, bango, bongo. Oh, no, it didn't work. Okay, didn't like it. Didn't like the thing I've spent my entire life proving. This one statement. 16 going on 60. Okay, well, so for now, I'm allowed to judge your dad jokes. But when at the stroke of midnight, when you turn 60, then I'm no longer allowed. Royden's book, eh? Maybe I should crack that open one day. I've never actually read it. But imagine applying the precision of mathematics to any problem. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I already do. That's not true. My life, do I apply the precision of mathematics to problems in my life? No. That's why I do mathematics. Real world problems are intractable. You did curse me, actually, Leo. That is true. It's 1000% your fault that I didn't stream yesterday. 1,000,000,000,000% your fault, actually. These hypotheses are getting out of hand. Yeah. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Rewrite tactic failed. Okay. And now what if I were to be a silly little man, a silly little boy, and simply perform the trick of writing this on the other side? Would you change your mind about me? Would you change your mind about the rewriting or lack thereof that you think there is? Oh, what? How does it... What? How did that break this? What? It worked until I switched sides? Come on, what? This is insane. I mean, I don't know what. Okay. That's back to normal, I guess. What? Like... Uh, with regards to general purpose programming with Lean. Oh, I'm still not sure what you mean by that exactly. General purpose programming with Lean. You just mean like proving stuff about algorithms in Lean? Um, do you just mean proving stuff about algorithms in Lean? Which is fine, but I mean, like, with your comment, imagine applying the precision of mathematics to any problem. I mean, we already apply the precision of mathematics to, you know, proving run times of algorithms or something. So, um, but of course, whatever. I guess proof is better if it's um, compiled in Lean. That makes me feel like it's stronger. Except right now, makes me feel weaker. Okay. Oh, do I need to? I need to write it as. No, it should be as that. What the hell? What's that rewrite arrow? What's that rewrite tactic when you put like an arrow? The back arrow, right? Is that what I'm missing? So I do a. Does that? Did that do it? Nice. No, that didn't do it. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Why not go back to the goal view? I don't know. This way is better, TBH. You mean like the other view where it looks like this? I don't. Yeah, I don't think this is better. Oh. Yeah, I like the other way. Oh, there's a wait. Was there one there? Yeah, this is out of hand. Oh, because I said rewrite at h4. Wait, that is what I wanted to do though, right? I did want to do that at h4. Minus L minus 1. Oh, okay, maybe it's because the parentheses are there. So what if I did a ring NF at G naught first? Let's see what that gives me. Right. No, but that just switched. I want the minus sign to distribute through, Okay, what if I went directly in and I did something like an L plus 1 by Absnag? Would it? No. See, it doesn't. But then how, if ring NF isn't going to do it, how do I rewrite G naught? I want to rewrite G naught. What do you mean? Look at the type of Absnag. It's very. What do you mean by that? Alpha lattice additive group. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I can make its own theorem, but then what like have but then how do I make it by what? Like ring NF didn't seem to do it. before. Is it gonna work now for some reason? No. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Like, I don't know. Can you just do a disembodied rewrite that does something? Ring and F can only take it up to there. And then you apply abs neg on that. Wait a second, but I abs negged over here already. Oh, I abs neg again? No, I thought I had permanently changed my WhatsApp settings to not give me notifications on the computer. Well, I don't know what to do about that. I guess I better figure out how to change those settings. Settings. Notifications. Oh, but I probably got to do it on my actual computer, and then I don't want to open up my messages. Lord. Okay. Whatever. Chat is just getting leaked today, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I already did the abs neg to do this, so I don't know. Like I need to distribute this minus sign here. Let's see. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna open WhatsApp and find the settings to close this. There we go. Fixed. Leo, you draw with your mouse? Oh my god! I knew you were. I knew you were messed up. I knew you were. I knew things weren't totally cracked up here, but I didn't know things were that bad. Drawing with your mouse, drawing mathematics with your mouse. Oh yeah. That better not be the truth. Ring and F can distribute the minus sign, so it can give you can give you that, but it cannot equate this to that. Okay, but I don't want it to equate to that. Huh? Because the expression and the absolute values are not equal? What? Push neg? No, that didn't work either. Minus L minus. Oh, I guess. I see. I want something like. I want something like. I want something like. No, I don't. What am I. What am I even doing? Yeah, I don't know. I need to show that L plus 1 is equal to the left side of G naught, not the right side. Rod and Leo, you both draw with your mouse? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't handle this. This is too much for me. A good friend of mine on New Year's Eve told me that she didn't like the band The Weaker Thans, which probably none of you have heard of them, and that's fine. But as a Winnipegger saying to another Winnipegger that they don't like The Weaker Thans, this band, is everything. It hurt me deep down inside, and this is on a similar level of pain. And to think, I trust both of you enough. Both of you have gear icons, and you come and you turn around and you slap me in the face like this by saying that you write with you write with a mouse. This is not how I wanted the new year to start. You know how the new year, how I did want the new year to start is, see, Raymond is smart, right? Skeen Daha people. Maybe I should look into Skeens and Dahas. Clearly, they make you an intelligent person, because just humble blue people. Because Wacom, baby. I'll shill Wacom all day. They're not even paying me. I'll shill them all day. I looked into asking them for a sponsorship, but it seemed like they're racist against Canadians. That's how I'll describe it. No, the partnership program I think was only open to Americans, so racist against Canadians. Yeah. You're way humbler than Leo, though. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm bad at this. I am bad at this. Maybe it's time to go back to normal office hours, or go through Getz and Han's book or something. Something I feel like I can understand. Automorphic forms are easier than lean. That's my takeaway from this. From undergraduate lean course. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. And the truth is, I never did know. The truth is, I never did know. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Linearith is just inequalities, right? Oh, equal signs as well? Hang on. Hang on. What if I tried something like this? Huh? Huh. Did that work? I can't tell. Where's G1? It hasn't appeared anywhere here. Oh no, okay, it didn't work. Okay. Oh no, we've tried a ring NF already. Oh lordy, we have tried. Oh lord, have I tried ring NF. But maybe I didn't put an apply. Or maybe I shouldn't put an apply. I don't know. There's a picture of stuff you wrote with a mouse. I refuse on principle. I don't care. I don't care if it looks good. I refuse on general principle. I cannot, I will not. Okay, that worked for some reason. That worked, I guess. And then what? Have G2 L plus 1 equals minus L minus 1 by linearith G1 G0. Huh? That worked? Maybe? Okay. Okay. So now I should be able to rewrite H4. So now I should be able to just do a rewrite using G2 at H4. Uh-huh. God, you know what? I'm so sorry for complaining. I'm so sorry for complaining about this being hard, because you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the modern day Shinji, aka Will from Stranger Things. So goddamn annoying. This whole season, he's like, oh, but I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. I can't do it, And then I'm like, oh God, if, it reminds me of complaining about how it's hard to find jobs. I'm like, wow, maybe I should shut up about how hard math is or something, because it's actually so annoying. Even okay, maybe I shouldn't say anything more. There's no spoilers. I'll wait a little bit to say this other thing, but there's one particular scene at the end where he still says it. He's like, "Oh no, I guess that means it's over and we lost." I'm like, really? After everything, you're still gonna be like this? So, God damn annoying. I'm sorry. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Maybe I should stop complaining about how math is hard forever. Because I don't want to be another Shinji / Will. You get in the damn robot. type of guy. Insane. Literally insane. Okay. The bright hand side of the equation of having all these airport delays is that I went back to my mother's place for like an hour and I watched the last 20 minutes of Stranger Things with her. And that wouldn't have happened if I didn't have a million delays on my flight. So, is it an important part of the process? I don't know. There's two people in fiction that annoy me the most. It's Shinji and Will. They're literally the same thing. What's H4? It's a common move in chess. That's what it is. It's a common move in chess. Wait, did I want to do H4? Yeah, H4 is this. I want to rewrite it within L minus 1. Yeah, does it if I, and does it make a difference if I change the order that these things are written? Sometimes I feel like that changes the order those things are written. Like, does that matter? Probably not. Or does it? Did that work? Maybe that worked. These things always parse in weird directions. Okay, it worked. Okay, nice. Now I can go ahead and add... Okay, I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. And now H9 should work. Right? I linearistic... No. No, this should be L plus 1 here. It should be L plus 1. Now that should be good. And then probably I change this thing to L plus 1. Where to learn lean? Here. The natural number game. It's probably linked in the description of this video. Goddard, I barely saw your message and then you retracted it for some reason. Favorite fantasy series? Most things in life I don't have a favorite. For most things in life I don't have a favorite. Although I was passionately telling my friend the other day that Baz Luhrmann's 1996 Romeo and Juliet is definitively the greatest movie ever made. And if you disagree with me, you're bad and wrong. And you probably don't smell good. But beyond that, I don't know. I don't think I can pick a favorite. I mean, the beauty of life is in the multitude of the many experiences that one can have, yeah? So how could I ever pick one genre of music over the other? I need them all. They do different things for me. It's an important part of your process. Need some sort of vice. Yeah, some people take a drag on a cig. Some people rip some ciggies. Some people complain about their life, I guess. Yeah. You have heard in trading and finance, differential calculus is used more? Is used more than what? Used more than what? It's definitely used. Yeah, you definitely stochastic calculus, for example, which I guess isn't quite differential. Well, it involves differential stuff, but yeah, definitely gets used there. It's definitely an important tool. Any advice for an undergrad freshman math major? Yes. Go to as many conferences and summer schools as you possibly can. You should constantly be scouring the internet for and yeah, that's exactly, I mean, Leo's point is on track with what I just said. Make friends. Any advice for undergrad? Make friends. And specifically travel as much as you possibly can. There's conferences with funding. There's summer schools with funding. Apply to literally everything. Yeah. and get good grades because your grades are important. Okay, nice. Wow. Now we have H11. Perfect. That is, we're almost done. We have a falsehood now. Now what do we do? H11 norm num. What do we do? A norm num at H11 maybe? Norm num at H11. Something like that. Okay. Holy shit. We're done. Jesus. Oh my god. That, it should not take someone, it should not have taken someone at my caliber of mathematical ability, allegedly, on paper. The paper description of my, capability of math it should not have taken me that long. You've always hated the grading system. It is pretty bad. Well, I have not hated the grading. Why do you say it's bad? Is there an anime I like? No, all anime is bad and wrong, and you should feel bad for watching it. I'm just kidding, kind of. Is there an anime I like? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I've watched some anime in my time, but mostly like surface level stuff. Like weebs would say I'm a normie. Probably I've just watched normie stuff. Obviously Studio Ghibli, right? Pretty bland. I love it. Princess Mononoke, right? Definitely one of my favorite films. Not just of anime, but you should actually feel bad regardless. Are grades bad at measuring math ability? I don't know. They certainly have their limitations. They certainly have their limitations, but and I've definitely gotten bad grades before, but that's because I didn't apply myself. But you could count that as part of math ability. Like, if you're smart, but you can't put it together enough to do the homework, then you got to do the homework if you want to write a paper. In math, unfortunately, they're not that bad. Yeah, I don't think they're that bad. I don't think they're bad. They're probably worse in other areas where there's maybe more subjectivity. But yeah, in math, there's subjectivity too in math about what makes a good proof, right? How to write a good proof, what makes a proof good, what's a sufficient level of detail. But yeah, there's some subjectivity, but I think for the large part, Code Geass is what I recommend. The main character is a math genius. Challenge: explain cobordisms in less than 2 minutes. Pants. Yeah, but boom, there you go. Arad did it. Yeah, it's like that shortest story ever told. The Bukowski, writing the shortest story. Arad has him beat. Pants. And it's about cobordism. Yeah. I don't know. I guess do I want to do algebraic limit theorem? That sounds cool, but I don't know. I kind of want to take a break from lean. I've said this several times, but I'm like I want to take a break from lean, but then it's also like if I do, then I'll just get even worse at it the next time I come back. Oh, so I don't know. Let's just go look at cobordisms, yeah. Because I am bored-ism of being bad at lean analysis. I know it's pants. But I don't know the formal definition. French board? Board. Okay. Thanks. What does it mean? Oh wait, I shouldn't have left the French on. Okay, thanks. Great. It's great. Oh, for boundary rim. I see. Makes sense. Because we have a boundary here. Oh. I'm ridiculous sometimes. The boundary of an n+1 is is closed, i.e. with empty boundary. A closed manifold need not be a boundary. Sure. It's a study of differences between all closed manifolds and those that are boundaries. Okay. A cobordism is a compact manifold whose boundary is a disjoint union. Right. Pants. Yeah. Great. Well, now I know everything one could possibly need to know about cobordisms. All of this other stuff is just yapping. Blah, blah. Oh, actually, no, wait. It looks cool. Unoriented cobordism. Got Stifle Whitney classes here? What's going on? A set of cobordum classes of closed unoriented manifolds is usually donated by this, but not always. You only ever really use cobordisms in the context of TQFTs. Not sure why topologists love them so much. Well, probably because of stuff going on. Look, there's Stifle Whitney, blah, blah, blah. Stifle Whitney, blah, blah, blah. Topologists love that shit. And this, there's some sort of, right, algebraized thing. Because framed cobordism coincides with stable homotopy of the sphere spectrum. I feel like that's a sentence I'm so close to truly understanding, and yet so far away. And complex cobordism represents formal group laws. Okay. You have problems with topologists writing proofs in the first place? Yeah. Anyways, I think that's where we'll leave it for now. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, well, you know,